Hello, I'm just in time of Absurdly Epic. And that is how we do that. Alright, well, I have recorded this several times over several different nights, so I'm ready to do my goodest. Yes. Alright, so let's get this wagon train rolling. What do you say? That's alright, I can't hear you anyway. I'm actually recording this on a camera at my house, and then you're gonna watch it at your house, but you might not even really watch it anyway. You might not even really be listening right now because there might not be a person there. And I'm not saying you're not a person, of course you're a person, but I don't really expect anyone to check this out. If you're checking this out, you are a cool person. I'm not sure where I was going with that, but I was going somewhere good, so yeah. Alright, we're going to get through this together. I wanted to talk about my latest poetry upload thing that I did. I was hoping to do it sooner. I didn't get around to it sooner because I've been doing so many takes of this. I don't actually know why it's so hard. Maybe it's just difficult because I'm being introspective or something. I don't really think that's it, but I need something. I may just be flubbing my lines a lot. Hey, that works too. Alright, before we get into it, I want to also plug the channels that my cousins do. Paul, Joseph, and Adam. They're newer to the platform. They've still been on here for about a year each, maybe longer than that. I really don't know. Time is kind of fluid on YouTube, so maybe they've been here longer. I really don't know, but they are younger. They are fresher voices and faces to the platform. And I think you'd get much entertainment out of them, and they've been very supportive of me, even though no one really wants to check out my stuff. And so they're probably going to be more someone's style, if I'm being honest. So I will put links to their sites if I can in the video. If not, or even if not, I will put them down in the description below so you can check them out there. If there is no description below, that means you might not be on YouTube or a channel that I've had control over, so you might need to either go to YouTube and look up this video. It's gonna be something like Absurdly Epic about foam or something like that. You can probably just go to my page and look up a recent list of uploads or something. And yeah, so go check them out. Okay, now I'm going to go into this because I've wasted enough time chitter-chatting around. So anyway, I wanted to talk about my poetry that I just uploaded. It's called The Flying Water Buffalo, and I will link it to this channel just in case you didn't have time to check it out. It will also be in the description down below. Same goes if you haven't heard from it. You may have to look it up yourself on youtube.com, but that's not actually that difficult. It's just a matter of going there and typing in The Flying Water Buffalo and probably Absurdly Epic, because, well, it probably wouldn't be taken. Weirder things have happened before. So Anyway, with that poem, I had uploaded a different version of it than I originally did before. So there are several versions. Excuse me. There is a version that wasn't written down or recorded at all that I told to my friend Anthony. I'm not sure why I just used his name, but there are a lot of Anthonys in the world and I don't think it's very weird that I used his name. If I used his full name, like even middle name and stuff, that would be weird. That would be very weird. In fact, his name might not even be Anthony. Ooh, I might have lied. Might have been fake news slip-ups. Just one fake news slip-up. Alright, it's getting late. I'm kinda tired. I've already done this. Here we go again. On my own. So I did that poem. It was a poem I had well, it wasn't originally a poem. It was a story I sputtered off when my friend Anthony and I were talking on the phone one day because we were kids at the time. I don't really know. It was probably in high school, may have been middle school, that I was just talking, and I don't think anything was going on, so I just started telling a story, and it just got weirder and weirder, and had a flying water buffalo and a magical wishing fish, and I just kept doing it, kept going and going and going, and eventually, I don't actually know what happened with that, but I don't know, one time I decided to write it down, so I wrote down what I could remember, probably filled in the gaps a little, and then from there, I eventually, years later, turned it into a poem. And that poem is on my website, Absurdly Epic, and you can read it. But it's not the poem I actually read. It's pretty close, but what happened was I thought I needed to sort of spiff up the poem a bit, make it a bit meatier, a bit more, I thought. So that's what I did. I took the poem, I rewrote some parts, I added some parts, I probably took out some parts, I don't know what all I did. And then I recorded it, and I do like what I recorded, and I had entered into the VidCon 2018 Spoken Word Open Mic. I haven't gotten the results as of the time I'm recording this. I'm supposed to get the results soon and see if I'm going to be there reading my poem. I'm actually guessing I will not be. I really didn't expect to be because it's not your typical work. It's not your typical poetry type thing. But I did think it's something that poetry needs. Something that was more engaging, something that was more absurd and humorous and fun, because a lot of poetry can be a bit dry. I mean, usually if you're sitting there, you get into it and stuff. But if you don't get into it, and a lot of people don't, then you'll never know what's there. So this is sort of my entry into the world of poetry. And maybe it won't work, maybe it won't be anything, but I am planning to take it and do something with it, do something more with the Flying Water Buffalo poem. So this would be your chance to get to know it before it blows up and becomes a worldwide sensation, like I'm sure it will. So I am planning to do something with it, and hopefully that will come into fruition this year. Before the end of the year, it probably won't be soon. I am working on a couple of projects, so there is a project in the works that's going to be videos that are more tailored to watching, in a more regular fashion than these. These kind of just go up. And I try to backlog them so I have something to go on, but they still wind up late, hence why this is a little late. I mean, also because it's taken a while to record this, I still don't know why. I don't know if I said that on this one either, so if I repeat myself, I'm sorry. I just don't remember what I recorded. Do I have any other things to go on? Because if I don't, I'll just bring it to an end early. It's a lot earlier than I've been doing, so I will just bring it to a close here. First, we are going to do my patented rhyme of the day. And no, it's not actually patented. It's just some people say. But anyway, on my last thing, I did this, so I will do it again. And this is a little Bluetooth thing that you plug into your car, and it connects to your phone and makes it so your car can play your phone, which I guess newer cars have, but my car doesn't. So, yeah. But anyway, we're going off Bluetooth. So, if you don't know how to do the rhyme of the day, we just take Bluetooth and we simply rhyme it. And the rhyme I'd come up with before was imbue truth. It's a little bit much, it's a little crazy, but I think it's going to work out fine, and it's going to be really creative. I don't think other people will use it, so I used my Bluetooth to imbue truth. Let that sink in. I use my Bluetooth to imbue truth. Alright, so that is my rhyme of the day, and you can feel free to use it in your everyday life if that is what you wish to do. If more likely what you wish to do is something else with it, like not use it, you're perfectly eligible to do that. But just in case you wanted to use it, there it is. Bluetooth imbue truth. Bluetooth imbue truth. Bluetooth imbue truth. See? It's easy. Easy as 1, 2, 3 easy. Alright, so that is my thing for the day, but also I want to say, yes, it's good. What did I want to say? You can take it. I would like to see you use it in a poem or come up with your own rhyme for Bluetooth. And put it in the comment section down below. That's what I'm pointing at. Comments. And also remember to check out those other things I talked about earlier. My cousin's channels. And that poetry video I uploaded. Because that'd be cool. Alright. I will talk to you later. I think that's it. I probably forgot something, but I'll throw it into another one. Alright. Thanks for joining me. I will talk to you later, and bye. Take care.